Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. Today is February 12th, 2025, and we are looking at Proverbs chapter 12. So, Proverbs chapter 12 and verse 25 is the verse we're looking at today. Anxiety in a man's heart weighs it down, but a good word cheers it up. You know, I don't know about you, but there are lots of times where worry, depression, concern, unknowns, unable to handle whatever it is that's going on, overwhelms you. And you start dealing with life, and it just kind of spirals down and down and down. I'm sure you've experienced that, where, you know, one bad thing happened or could happen. It's a possibility it could happen. And the worry of that starts spiraling, and then you start thinking of all the other things that could go wrong. And then something happens that you react to and it goes wrong. And then something else happens and you react to it and it's going wrong. And the way you interact with the world just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. Often you find yourself saying things like, you know, I'll never catch a break. This is never going to end. Can't I ever get something to go my way? Now, I get it. I really do. And I'm going to speak some truth to you from my own experience. When I start talking like that and somebody comes along and starts telling me all the good things in life, it makes things worse. I get pissed. I don't want to talk to them. I want to get away from them. They're worse than poison to me. I mean, they don't make me feel better. They actually make me feel worse. And so when you read a verse like Proverbs 12:25 and you read it, anxiety in a man's heart weighs it down, but a good word cheers it up, it doesn't make sense. Or at least it doesn't for me, because somebody coming to me with a good word in the moments that I'm feeling anxious definitely doesn't help. It makes it worse. But here's the truth. Solomon isn't saying that somebody needs to speak a good word to you and that'll cheer you up. That doesn't work. I mean, occasionally it might work a little bit, but let's be honest, it doesn't work. But what always works is if you change the way you speak. Anxiety in a man's heart weighs it down. But when you start speaking the good, it cheers you up. See, it's your words that matter. They matter in how you interact with the world around you. They matter in your relationship with Jesus Christ. They matter with everything that happens. I can't see myself ever getting out of this, is things I hear people always say. Those words always is a problem, but I hear it a lot. I mean, it's to the point where it's almost always, right? And there are a few that's what they always say. I'll never get out of this. I don't see a way out. I don't see a purpose. Change your language. You are keeping yourself trapped. Anxiety in a man's heart weighs it down, and you just keep sinking. Your language changes, all of it changes, it heads in the wrong direction. But in those moments where anxiety, depression, fear, loss, all of those things are just weighing you down to the point of no return, even a small bubble of hope that comes from your mouth can lift that weight in tremendous ways. I really can't see light of day right now, you might think. And then say, but the sun is shining, and say it out loud. But the sun is shining. You know, it changes things. There was a point in my life where I had nothing good to say. And I didn't care to live. And that was just the truth. But I could walk in the door to my house, be so angry. I mean, I literally destroyed my house in fits of anger at that point in my life. But I'd walk in my house and my dog would meet me, happy to see me, excited, scared to death of me because I was such a raging angerholic, but still excited to see me anyway and love me. And within a minute of me saying, I love you too, I could start to breathe again. I could tell the dog I was sorry. I could start interacting with the world. Now, I'm not saying it lasted a long period of time, but when I was speaking good words, it did cheer me up. What are you speaking in your life today? I love y'all. Hope you have a great day. God bless.